Tesla stock. Yeah, so I'm personally bearish on Tesla, but it's more because of the valuation. This is something that I would almost say was very crypto-like. Like a lot of people loved it. People love Elon Musk. Um, there's a lot of fanboys. People think that they're going to change the world, which I think they will in the long term, if they keep doing the innovative things they're doing, kind of in the EV space and green energy. But let's see what the charts are telling us, and not my personal opinion. So here's a really important trend line if we look at the weekly. So see overbought here, it ran like crazy, overbought, overbought, overbought on RSI, and then we see a breakdown. So based on this chart, we might get a little relief and it comes up a little bit, but this chart's telling me that there's still some potential downside, because RSI is only at 45. It's kind of in the middle. It's not overbought, oversold. It's just kind of in the middle. So in my books, it might come up a little bit. I think it's going to hang out around here. I don't think there's really any news that can send it back to all-time highs in the short term. And so we have this trend line. It's kind of testing it right now. It's deciding what to do. You can kind of draw this line down here. So we could potentially see this come up and test this line this week or the next coming weeks, which is around 680, probably somewhere between 700 and 680. Let's look at resistance. So here's a pretty significant resistance line, which is around 675. So we could at least see this kind of trend up the next couple weeks and test these trend lines. Let's look on the daily where it's looking. So RSI is definitely more oversold here, but it did break below more recent support a little bit. It's come back up since then. But this is definitely something to keep in mind, is that it's kind of hanging out down here. Similar trend lines, we're kind of testing them. We'll kind of see what the market thinks it's worth. Here's another resistance line. You see all this accumulation here. We see some accumulation in there. It bounced off this in the past, and now we're coming up and trying to test it. So this is something, this area is going to have quite a bit of resistance, and then kind of up this way. So I'm personally not optimistic in the short term on Tesla. But that's kind of my perspective on tech names in general over the next couple months. I could definitely see them maybe going sideways, a little bit more upward momentum. But I think sometime maybe end of summer, midsummer, I think we're definitely going to get a drawdown, a correction in the stock market. And I'll quickly